Hello, and welcome to the 2025-26 Common App tutorial brought to you by the team at College Essay Advisors. First, you're going to go to commonapp.org, and you should see a screen like this one, and you're going to start your application. This is where you'll select what kind of student you are, or if you already made an account, you can go to the login page. But for now, let's start here. You'll enter your email address, you'll make a password for your account. You'll identify how you plan on using the application and provide some personal information. In our case, we already have an account, so we're going to go to the login page. Here we are in the first year student login page. There's also the transfer student login page, but we're going to do first year. I already put in the information, so let's sign in. So the Common App has a brand new look for this application cycle. Personally, I love it. May we all feel like we're riding a bike and looking at a hot air balloon while we fill out our applications. So this is the dashboard part of your application. You have your help and support on this right-hand side here. And this is where you can kind of get a bird's eye view of where you are with filling out the common application, which is that main part which will go to every school on your list. And then you can also see your college list. And there's additional information you need to fill out for each college on your list. So you can click on any of the schools to go to their college information about page. You can also go to the My Colleges section here or here. And this is where you'll see your list. So the Common App allows you to add up to 20 schools to your list. You can technically apply to 20 schools using the Common application. They will show up like Princeton does here at first, with no term or admission plan selected. But if you've already started filling out some information, you'll see the deadline you selected show up right underneath the school. You can click Show More Details for a quick bird's eye view perspective of what the application is going to ask you for. For example, here we can see that Case Western does require the Common App essay, and there are some additional questions, in this case for students who are applying to the Pre-Professional Scholars Program. As you can see, there's a writing supplement section. It says that Case Western does not require a writing supplement for standard applications. It's worth noting that not every school puts their writing supplement in the writing supplement section, so it still makes sense to click through. And this is Colorado Boulder I pulled up on the side, even though I'm looking at Case Western here, just in case you're getting confused. But the nice thing I want to scroll down and show you is that this year there is an opportunity to try to see that writing requirement from this part of the application without clicking through. And so we can see that CU Boulder does have a required question, and we can see that from this page. And then we can click through to the side, and that comes up right here. At College Essay Advisors, we are most interested in the writing requirements. So let's also take a look at University of Southern California. And we can see they have writing questions right here. These little red asterisks here note that a response is required. So we've taken a look. This is what the My Colleges section looks like. Let's go into that My Common Application section. So like I briefly mentioned before, this is where you're going to fill in information that will go to every single school on your list. So it's a lot of basic information. Who are you? Who are your parents? Where do you go to school? What language do you speak? What are your grades? They also have an option to upload information about test scores. Then you have the classic activity section. So this is where you can upload up to 10 activities that you've been involved in. Here at College Essay Advisors, we typically recommend that you prioritize the activities that you've been involved with for the most time, and or the activities that are most meaningful to you. Those should probably be towards the top of the activity list. We have the responsibilities and circumstances section, which is just a simple checkoff section here. There's no additional writing required. Then we have the writing section, our personal favorite section. This is where you'll upload your Common App personal statement. As you can see here, it goes ahead and organizes for you for which schools the personal statement is required. So you'll scroll on down, you'll select which prompt you'd like to respond to, and then you can paste your essay here. We'll then hit continue. This is the additional information section. You may have heard, or may not, this section had a little bit of a change this year. So instead of offering applicants the opportunity to submit one longer essay, this has been split up into 2 sections. So would you like to share any details about challenges or other circumstances you've experienced? Yes or no? And then you'll have a 250-word limit to paste that here. And it says required, but that's only because I clicked yes. And then, would you like to share any additional details or qualifications not reflected in the application? And you can say yes or no. This challenges and circumstances section is going to be for applicants who have faced unusual hardships, whereas this, would you like to share any additional details or qualifications not reflected in the application, is a little bit different, and this might be an opportunity where you want to share a research project you've been involved with, a collection of short stories you published. This place is for something that doesn't seem to have a natural fit elsewhere in your application. And it's not going to be relevant for everyone. Not everyone is going to use this section, and that's okay. Then we'll go over to courses and grades. And this is what you can expect to see here. Let's go over to college search. This is where you can search to add colleges to your list, or even just to see if a college or university is on the Common application. You can search by typing. You can also use the More Filters section to discover colleges. Like so. Then we have the direct admissions category, which is new for this season. You can give this a read through if you're interested in a school that has direct admissions that you may qualify for. Then we have the financial aid section. This is information on scholarships and how you're going to pay for college. This is the settings option, where you can change your email, password, avatar, update your communication preferences, or delete your account, but you're probably not going to want to do that. You can sign out, and then here's your avatar. It'll have your name and your Common App ID number. And we can always go back to home, the dashboard, which is where we started. Overall, we're excited about the new look of the Common App, and we hope that you find the process to be straightforward, and we're wishing you the very best of luck with your applications.